Hello everyone and welcome back. So today there is actually an auction happening and I thought it would be the perfect opportunity to kind of walk you through how our auction process happens. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to actually be live at the event, but Oren was kind enough to record it for me, so we're kind of going to watch it together for the first time-ish. So the other voice you'll be hearing today is actually Loy. She's one of our moderators. Hopefully you enjoy seeing this process. It's always a lot of fun to see the animals that come through and then of course to see who gets to buy them. We try to hold these auctions once a month and they're always a good time. Before we get started today though, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing because I would absolutely love to have you. All right, let's check out the auction. So before the event begins, we're actually going to get a short tour of the background here. So back here is where staff are only allowed. This is the first horse that's going to come up in the auction. And here are our stalls kind of telling staff which animal is which. They're numbered. They have the names of the seller, the person that ends up buying them. It keeps it all very organized so that no one's animal gets lost. Now, we do the majority of the auction actually through Discord. So that's where all the bidding happens, that's where all the registries happen, and it just keeps it a lot easier and a lot more organized. So here in a little bit, I'm actually going to pop up the Discord chat, and you're gonna see who is bidding and how much they are bidding for. That was an interesting noise. Here's some of the animals that will be going up for auction today. Some genetic animals, obviously some horses. We have all kinds of little critters that get sold. So now we're about to begin. Let's go listen.
All right, everybody, we're going to get started. Thank you for coming to our May server auction. We have a lot of really nice animals to bring out for you today. So I think we're ready to bring out our first animal. This is a Freya stallion. Untrained, has jump 1, speed 1, and reluctant. 0 out of 20 covers. This beautiful stallion is a son of Spirit and Esperanza. He's looking for a new owner. He is very kind and patient, and I believe he will make a new owner very happy. Our starting bid is $40,000. Do we have 40?
So as you can see, each animal kind of has their own little roleplay backstory, which I think is so much fun.
All right, we have 41,000, 45 to Lilac Clove, 46 to Sunny, 47 to Lila. Sunny is out. Do we have any other bids for this beautiful Freya stallion? Up to 60 from G-Tust. 95 to Lila. 100K come in from the side from Madeline. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Madeline 1566 for $100,000. Congratulations.
So this was actually quite a big battle. They kept going back and forth, but ultimately it was Madeline that took home this gorgeous stallion. So congratulations, Madeline. And up next, it looks like we have a mushroom.
Upcoming, we have a male mushroom. Nice bright pink color. This is Poncho. He has beautiful pink mushroom male and has sired many babies and is ready to do more or be your pet. He likes to have 1 to 3 animals accompanying him as bigger crowds tend to push him out. Starting bid is $5,000. Do we have $5,000 for this gorgeous mushroom male?
So with this mushroom, the mushrooms are really popular when they're pink. And I remember on 116, I had bred pink mushrooms and it was a really good market, and apparently on 118 it is the same. So during the battle here, it's between mostly Alpha Wolf and Minuet, and they climb up quite a bit, and ultimately it is Alpha Wolf that takes home this beautiful cow.
Sold for $12K to Alpha Wolf. Congratulations.
The next animal coming out is an adorable Lop Bunny. Oh, I love the Lop Bunnies so much. They're definitely my favorite. This one is so cute.
Sold by XOXO Leo. And our starting bid is $2,000. We have $2,000 for this adorable little flop-eared bunny. We have $4K to Sunny. 5K to Fritzy. 6K Sunny. Izzy 7K.
So the bids for this bunny actually got pretty high as well, especially when it came to Izzy. She kept adding bids, and there were a few people competing with her, but ultimately she went all the way up to 15K, and that was the winning bid for this bunny, and totally worth it in my opinion.
All right, next up is another horse. We have an Esperanza stallion, untrained, has had 1 out of 20 covers. The ultimate gold coin, aka dollar, is a stunning 5-year-old Palomino Mustang cross. His mom, came from the Mustang Makeover Project. He is very smart and a fast learner. He will be halter broke and has had the saddle on a few times, but has never been ridden. He loves attention and is always the first one at the gate when he's out in the pasture. He has had 1 foal that turned into a Palomino as well. I was planning on keeping him and adding him to my breeding program, but things have changed and he's just been sitting. Being sold by Pony Power 48, and our starting bid is $45,000. Looks like he's pretty nice for a Greenbroke horse.
So with this horse specifically, I really liked the backstory that the owner came up with. I think it's so intuitive, so inventive, and I really thought that there'd be a lot more bids on this horse. But surprisingly, Lila took him home with just the starting bid, so congratulations to Lila. So the next animals we had, there was a cow, and that ended up getting sold to Alpha Wolf for 6K. It was a cute fluffy cow. I love the Highlands. And then after that, we had another horse that looks just like Venture. This one happened to be a stallion, and this horse went with the starting bid as well. It did go for 70K though, so that's a pretty high starting bid. After that, we had a really cute little sheep. It's so adorable. This cute little guy was bought for 6.5K to XOXO Leo, nicknamed Casper. After that was another mushroom. This one happened to be white, which is very useful, especially when breeding pinks, because you have to dilute the red. So this guy actually didn't go for very expensive though, just 2K to Sunny Equestrian. And next is the Frank coat, one of my favorite coats because it looks like my boy Gus. And I enjoyed the backstory of this horse, and the bidding does go kind of high, so we'll go ahead and watch.
So Akio is selling him. She had rescued him from a kill auction and got him back up and healthy again. She is looking to get $30,000 as a starting bid. Looks like G-Tust came in first with our starting bid. Winter, 35. 50K to Sunny. 51 for Devil Girl. Ooh, look at him go. Pretty boy. 58 for Sunny. 63 to Devil Girl. Sunny says they're out. Do we have any other bids for our Frank? I'll have to say that's one of the nicer Pinto coats in the game. I do like that Frank coat.
So this one actually ended kind of interesting because right as the final bid came in, G-Tust came back with another higher bid. But it turned out, even though the bid was technically on time before Lois had sold, G-Tust had actually said out earlier, so that bid was not valid. So in the end, this horse was sold to the Devil Girl for 63K.
Yeah, don't forget, if once you say out, you're done with that animal. You're allowed to bid on another animal, but you're done for that specific one.
Well, next up, we had another Highland cow, super cute, fluffy cow. It was a bull, and that ended up getting sold to the Devil Girl for 16K. And after that cow, we had our first llama of the auction.
G-Tust would like to have the bid start at 5,000. This little llama almost matches some of those cows we saw earlier. We have 6K to Alpha Wolf, 6.5 to Sunny, 7 to Sundrop. Alpha says 8K, 9K to 1 UV Soli, 10K to Sunny. Sunny is out. 20K to Lila Clove, 21K Alpha Wolf, 22K Lila Clove. Alpha Wolf says 25K. Sold to Alpha Wolf for 25K. Congratulations.
I don't know the going rate for llamas, but that seems pretty expensive. He was really cute, though. I will say that. Next up, we had a goat, I think. And I don't know if this is the one Oren was telling me about, but apparently my texture pack made it look different than it looked in the catalog. So as we're live streaming the event for Discord, people are kind of confused. Like, it doesn't look like it does in the picture. So
there's a texture pack on the stream for the goat. The goat is white.
That's my bad. I did not know my texture packs would change the way they look. So yeah, I'm really sorry about that with the confusion. So ultimately, the pure white goat went to Hottie Shotty for 36K. The next animal, if you can call it that, for the auction is actually from the horse trader. He brought something super special for people to bid on, and that is a skeletal horse.
Horse Trader has brought you something super special and rare this month. Be the first on your block to own your very own skeleton pony. Quick on his feet and can jump 3.5 blocks high. Low feed bills. Starting bid is $5,000. Top bid is currently 15K to 15.1 to Kate. He's also part tornado, Duck says. Look at him spin round and round. 16.2 to Radiance. 20K to Zavarthi. Top bid is Radiance, 25,000. Going once. 26 to Itzcac. 28,000 for Itzcac. It's just a good dancing. You can dance with that pony. Radiance, 29. Sold to Radiance for 29,000. Congratulations.
Who knew a skeletal horse would be so popular? And then after that, there was another horse, a Romeo coat. And honestly, every time I log into the game, I swear to you, I see a coat I've never seen before. I don't recognize this horse. After all this time, how can I not possibly recognize all the coats? I don't know, but it's really, really pretty. He also had a really nice backstory. I love when the players do that. His starting bid was 45,000. Ultimately, he got sold to Onyx Rudy for 50K. And after that nice horse, we had a very interesting looking chicken.
This little female hen has many special characteristics. This includes a big forehead, a chunky face, legs, and big ear lobes. She also has a unique and rare reddish coloration and design. She's super smart, but sometimes a little lazy. Being sold by Crocky Crocky, our starting bid is 1,000. 5.5 to Sage. 7K Sundrop. 9K Sunny. 10K Sundrop. Lila and Sundrop are both dropping out. Minuet comes in for 12K. Sunny says they're out. Hottie Shotty, 13K. Minuet says she's out. We have any other bids for this adorable chicken that Duck may come and try and steal from you? Just saying. 14K to Devil Girl. 15K to Hottie Shotty. I'll tell you what, whoever wins this chicken better breed it and make some more just like it, because I think there's a couple of staff that want to buy it from you. 16K to Devil Girl.
This chicken was really popular, especially with the staff. Apparently they were really interested in getting this chicken, but for this particular auction, they were not allowed to bid. So at the end of the day, Hottie Shotty bought the chicken for 17K, and right here you can see that Oren is showing some cinematic shots of our beautiful auction house built by Wolfix. Love this building so much. It's one of my favorites on the entire server for sure. And speaking of Wolfix, she was selling this beautiful mare. Her story is that she is untrained but can go in any direction. Her starting bid was 30,000. There's a bit of a bidding war there, and ultimately she was sold to Winter Turning for 56K. After Wolfix's horse, we had a giant cow, the biggest size that you can possibly get, with some giant horns as well. The giant cow ultimately got sold to Kate for 1,500. Next up was the very popular Mia coat, and I knew I could grab some popcorn to watch this bidding because it was not going to go cheap.
So here we are with a stallion, untrained, jump 1, speed 1, reluctant. This horse is immortal, does already have the fire resist applied, has 0 out of 20 covers. This lovely stallion is young and adventurous. Adventurous as he is learning his place in the herd, so ensure that your herd is ready to teach him some manners. He enjoys a handful of carrots and a good scritch on the withers. With some solid foundational work and a loving family, Davu has a bright future ahead of him. We are starting our bid at a very reasonable $5,000. And Sage has already offered our starting bid. And G-Tust has bumped it up to 50. Winter Turning says 100,000. Winter has our current high bid at 105,000. 112 to Winter. 113 to Minuet. Winter returns with 120. Ferrorio, 130. Winter Turning, 150. Minuet says out. Ferrorio, 151. Winter, 152. Ferrorio, 160,000. Winter, 165.
This ended up turning into a bidding war between Winter and Ferrario. Finally, Winter came in with the winning bid of a whopping 200K. I knew it was going to go for a lot, but that is a lot. But congratulations, Winter. And this brings us to the last animal in the auction, a super cool, super rare toucan. I have never seen one like this ever. So this is such a cool bird to have in the auction.
Okay, we're down to our final animal of our auction, and man, I don't know if I've ever been to an auction with so many rare animals, but this time we have a toucan bird. It is gold in color. Magical and mystical, the golden toucan plants oak tree saplings, flashy and functional. Being sold by Colorscapes, our starting bid is $100. And it's such a light color, it almost blends in with the floor. We're already up to 15,000 to Lila Clove, 20,000 to G-Tust, 25,000 to Lila Clove, 26 to 1 UV Soli, Izzy 35K. Top bid to Izzy at 35K, Lila 40K. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Lila Clove, 44,000.
And with that, it wraps up our May auction. It was a really entertaining one. I wish I could have been there live. Hopefully for June, I will be present. And I might even stick some of my own animals in the auction. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much to Loy for hosting the event and for all the other staff that assisted Loy in making it a successful auction. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you want to join the server, the first step is to click the Discord link down in the description. Okay, until next time, bye guys.